Morning guys. Now, don't really do morning videos, but today is painting the van day. We were supposed to get good weather today. Unfortunately, we're forecast a bit of rain and then it's supposed to brighten up. Super windy at the moment. Different view of the van for a change. I've come in to drive head first, so I can work on the worst side of the van first. It's going to need sanded down. I'm using that Mipa product, and I bought another lot of the Mipa tintable kit and they sent me Raptorline, so I guess I'm going to do a bit of a comparison video between Raptor and Mipa and see which one I like best. The black that I'm doing around the bottom of the van, that's the Mipa kit. I've got one tintable white Mipa and one tintable Raptor, so hopefully got enough to do everything. It says 4.3 square meters coverage out of 110, so that's 8.6 square meters. I'm not doing the whole van, I'm just doing like the worst bits. You'll see once I've taped it up. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just having a quick cup of tea. It's 8:45 on a Friday morning, so I'm gonna nip on and sand the whole van down, try and get down to the rust. I've got some U-Pol etch primer, throw that on top, leave that dry while I'm sanding other places. Let's have a quick look around the van outside. So that's the weather we've got today. Looks a bit stormy. It's supposed to get brighter later, but there's supposed to be a wind. I'm not bothered too much about the wind because if anything, when I'm sanding, that'll blow the stuff away, so that's good. So if we go round, oh, I'll show you this first. Look. So I washed it at work yesterday, and I don't know if you can see a bit there, the like plastic lamination that was on top of it came off. It's because it's just been sitting. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking off these covers and painting this with the black wrap, the U-Pol, just because I don't want to get another one of these. It's fitted, it's probably not going to come off easily, so I've used paint it. I've got things like this to come off. Hope you can hear me with that one. These things will later come off. Look at that, that's going to need sanded. The van's nice and clean and dry. This is the worst side, so this will be the side that I start on, purely because there's probably the most amount of work sanding. Obviously when you do this stuff you have to, just put my hand there and block the wind. When you do this stuff you have to like rough up the surface, key the surface they call it, but this needs a bit more than key, and this needs, you know, a lot of bits rubbed back. Especially up in that corner where I've cataloged, that one needs kind of rounded off before I paint it. So that's today's wee jobby. I'm hoping it goes well. I've got all the stuff. I've got two types of sander, orbital and a gun tool sander. Get out the wind here. So yeah, that is today's job. Like I say, I mean, it's trying to brighten up. There's some lovely blue skies up there, but you just never know. But today's the day I'm doing it, so it's getting done today, whether it rains or not. I'm praying it doesn't. Anything to make that look tidier. I mean, it looks awful. The wife's actually embarrassed to be seen sat in the front, so we need to get that tidied. And I'll probably do like a fast forward, because you don't want to see me doing the rubbish bits talking about painting. But I'll be testing out two different products, Mipa and Raptorline, so let's see which one is the best. That's it all keyed up and sanded. I'm leaving the back doors and I'm going to do the front instead, just because I've worked out I don't have enough white paint for the back. When I looked at the kits, it says it covers 45 square feet, but I'm wanting to do 2 coats, so I think I'm just gonna leave the back for now, concentrate on the worst, which is like the sides and the front, just to tidy up. The back doors, they can be done any time after. I'll get another kit obviously. But we've had awful weather. I mean, there's blue skies coming now, thank God, but it's still super windy, which has kind of helped the sanding. We had just like a wee bit of rain, but it was enough to be annoying for an hour, so I lost an hour. Obviously it dried straight away because it's about 20 degrees. I'll go out and show you what I've done. I've taped off one side, which is now ready for paint, and I'll show you the tools and things that I used. Let's have a look. Oh God, probably won't hear me with the wind now. So I'll show you the front. So I basically took the grill off. That's going to be painted black. I've still to take off these, but I can do that while I'm waiting for this side to dry. So that's an etch primer that's on that. Basically sanded it all down, keyed it all down, took the shine off it. All the rusty spots, almost semi-metal, back to semi-metal, and then etch primer on top. And then basically that's ready for paint. So obviously below the grey line, that's all going to be black all the way, all the bumpers and below. And then from the door back where you see the tape, that's going to be painted white. So everywhere within that tape, basically, I'm not doing the top because there's no rust on the top. It's apart from the roof, which the front of the top of the roof, that will need looked at. But I can do that at the same time with the doors because I'll have the paint. So the next thing is to do that. I'll just show you the front bumper. Took that off. That's off. Took off those lights, keyed it up, sprayed it, well, sanded this down, keyed it up. That's ready for, I'm going to do a coat of black on that. And I'll just show you the tools I used. I used this little multi-tool, multi-sander. Very good to get in corners and things. You can see where I was a bit hard on it there. Nice little tool, and then I just used the orbital for basically keying it up. So that's taken about 2 hours. Both sides are done. I haven't masked off the other side yet. I'm going to paint this side and then I'll get onto the other side. We'll see in a bit. Next to the bottle of Raptor, what I did was put in it says 234 mils of hard. It's already measured out. It was 200 mils of Mercedes arc. What I did was put the hard at first. Gave it a good shake, 2 minutes recommended. And then I put 100 mils of white paint. Another 2 minutes. Got a little tray and a roller. Let's see if this works. I really hope it's still like that. Bit nervous here because this could go wrong. Let's just see if it's going to come out. Be reasonable. Just going to put in a little bit. Alright, that looks okay, yeah. Really careful here because it's such a windy day. I think you get an hour flash off time, so I'm basically just going to crack on. That's looking good though, that's almost as good as the back. Right, wish me luck. Now, when I did the roller paint, I've had a nightmare of a time. I'll let you see it. So this is still the same day, totally changed day now, but it's coming in tonight. So that's it rollered. It's not the worst, but I think just because it's been so hot today, it was just flashing off too quick. So what I've got here is, I've taped everything up and I am going to fire it through a sprayer. Now, I always had the spray kit, and I was going to do the white with the spray, but I thought it would be easy with the roller, but it's not. I mean, it's not the worst. It definitely needs like a third coat. That's 2 coats and then I run out of paint. I mean, it looks a lot better, but I have rigged up the Mipa. That was the Raptor. This is the Mipa in a. You get that sprayer in the kit. The regulator I bought myself, and this is just a tiny little air compressor. It's not even a compressor. It's basically just an air maker. It doesn't really compress much air. So I've done the front lip there, I've done the front grille, and I've done my stone guard. And it's come out okay. Actually very surprised how well it came out. So I've started taping off the van and I'm going to fire it all the way along there. I just got to cover the wheels. I'll let you see how it goes.